Picks and Parlay family, it's me, Detroit Lenny, here. Talk a little CFL action, week 2, Thursday night football. Ooh, that just feels good to talk about, Jesse Schewel. First of all, you guys are going to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already, drop a comment section on what you like in the CFL. How'd you do week 1? Let's talk about it. Winnipeg, the Bombers, -7 in Ottawa, taking on the Red Blacks. Totals at 46.5. Jesse Schewel, you got to play for us. Where are you going with this one?
Yeah, I don't mind talking about Winnipeg and Ottawa, Lenny. I don't want to talk about how I did in the first week of the season, though. Historically, in the first 2 weeks of the season, you see a lot of low scores. Last year, we saw 6 of the first 8 games go under the total. The exception to that in both occasions was the Winnipeg Blue Bombers because they just flat out scored so many points. This year, the shoe is on the other foot. Only one of the first 4 games went under the total, and that was Winnipeg's loss to Montreal. Yeah. I think that might say more about Montreal's defense than it does about Winnipeg's offense.
I agree to that 100%. Yeah. I watched that game, and I saw that, and I'm like, wow, Montreal's defense looks really good.
They're not facing Montreal this week, though. They're facing an Ottawa team that was 4-14 last year. Not very good on either side of the ball. They're expected to be better. They've got some new players. They've got Winnipeg's backup quarterback, Drew Brown, is going to be the starter for Ottawa. And, he's a capable quarterback. He's got some skills, but he's facing his former team, who is quite familiar with him. And it's the first week of the season on a new team, his first real game for a new team. As much as I think he's set up for some success in Ottawa, facing his former team in his debut is probably not ideal. History tells us that these two teams have played low-scoring games in previous meetings, going under in 4 of the last 5, particularly in June. The last meeting was last July. Winnipeg won by a score of 31-28 in overtime, and that game went over the total. Also, it did go to overtime. But in 2022, these teams played twice, both in the month of June. 19-12, 19-17 were the scores. Like I said, they've gone under in 4 of the last 5. It's still just week 2. It is the first game of the season for Ottawa.
Yeah.
I think there'll be some rust for their offense, and they're facing a Winnipeg team that's already played a low-scoring game against Montreal. I expect another low score here, so we're going to go under 46.5.
I get behind that. Bombers, Red Blacks, under 46.5. Shop your lines, folks. I can't say this enough in the CFL. You might get a half point up. You might get a half point down, and as we record this. So this is Thursday night football, June 13th. We're going to take the Bombers, Red Blacks, under 46.5. Don't forget, promo code LENNY20 will save you 20% off when you're looking for all Jesse Schewel's premium plays, best bets. Get yourself a week pack. Get yourself a 3-day package. That's where the value's at. Use this promo code. Will save you money. That man, well, he's over there. That man will make you the money. Dollar bills. Like, what's his name?
Forget about it.
What's that guy, the quarterback from the Giants? Danny Dye, or I can't think of the guy where he goes like this with his hands.
Tommy Baloney or something.
I don't know. You guys know. You guys put it in the chat.
Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito. Thank you. That guy. He's related. Good luck unless you're against this. Bombers, Red Blacks, under 46.5.